welcome to Leap Taken. This is Mika. Here at Leap Taken, I talk about all things witchy, craft-related, law of attraction, manifesting, esoteric, and everything else in between. So I am showing you, within my witchy room, my working altar. So I've recently did an altar tour. Basically all the altars in and around my home, so check that out if you haven't already. But it is time to bring in some summer energy. I want to celebrate the summer solstice. It's not just one day for me, it's a season. Summer is a season, the summer solstice, all of it. It's an intentional way I go about living, celebrating, and living my life as close as I can by the will of the year. So this is an opportunity for me to refresh spring. I already did that, but now we're gonna basically decorate and clean it up a bit, bring in some more fresh energy. I love living by the seasons like this and living by the wheel of the year because I get that opportunity, the reminder to set things up. So I have a host of things going. This is a working altar, so you are seeing my personal work all happening at one time. There's moon water, there's my cauldron, one of my cauldrons, there's my infamous black candle, and a lot that goes into me working as a witch, because it's work, guys, but I love what I do. So first off, I knew I wanted to do a craft project because, how can you decorate without a craft project? So I want to say I got these from Michael's. It's possible Hobby Lobby, but I got these probably last season around spring, summer. And it's basically just these little plywood pieces of cutouts of flowers. And my intention is to paint them. So it comes with string, although you'll see that string wasn't going to cut it for me. And I wanted to make a garland with the summer solstice celebration in mind. So, because I am very much a witch, that is moon water. So I am using some of that moon water for the purposes of cleaning my brushes, because why not? Listen, sometimes it's okay to use your moon water for things that you typically wouldn't use them for, like this. This is something I like to do, especially if I am working on painting something that sort of has a spiritual or magical significance to it, and this does, so why not use moon water? So I thought some fake flowers might add a little touch of whimsy and some color and just kind of bringing in that summer look. If you notice, I've already sort of reorganized and I've hung a painting as well. I am multitasking, so please understand I have headphones on because I was actually taking a call, and I also am in the process of retightening my locks. So I have my section separated because I just have the back left to do. So listen, I am a witch who does multiple things, including, decorating an altar. So don't mind you that. It's given very Raggedy Ann doll, and I'm kind of digging that look right now. I don't know. Raggedy Ann doll was my thing back in the day. But moving on. So yeah, I am just taking some Dollar Tree candles that I got last year, and I'm adding just a touch of, color, magic. So I went with a pale yellow, I went with the blue, and, I just wanted to bring in some of those colors that are representative of summer. And that blue has significance because I believe blue represents peace and psychic ability, and I definitely want that on my altar. I'm just starting to put more items back here. But if you check out my garland, it dried and I have that hung up. I just used some clear tape and I have it hung up I love that, by the way. I think that's so fun. I love it. I love it so much. And it's a great representation of summer. Alright, so now it is time for me to set up what I'm referring to as Happy Summer Solstice altar. And that is what I'm doing. So that silver tray, I'm adding some flowers, some dried flowers that I believe are representation, at least the colors. I wanted to bring in some other colors as well. So that's violet, so that you got that violet purple color. My candles are purple, so I figured, hey, that looks great. Plus they're, a little bit of the pinkish color hue there as well. I have some dried lilies, and I thought those are really pretty colors also to represent that summer energy. So this is sort of my earth element that I'm adding to my altar as well. Honestly, in some level I could say earth, also solar sun energy, because it took the sun to grow those, and the heat over time, just, air to dry them out. So it's a little indicative of all of those elements. Hey, you got to get creative with witchcraft. And I have some bay leaves. So what I'm going to do to this altar is I'm just writing, and it's okay if it doesn't show up completely because I'm using this pen, I'm not using a marker, but as long as the intention is there. So I'm writing wishes on each of the bay leaves to represent sort of what I want to happen over this season. And I've never done something quite like this before. But yeah, I like the idea of that. It's just my intuitiveness just took over and said, yes, do this. So I like to believe that's my higher self, maybe some divine intervention as well. And I heeded that call, listened to that little nudge, that little voice, and I went ahead and wrote down my wishes on those bay leaves, those dried bay leaves. So that is what I'm working on here. And I will set up the rest of this altar in just a moment. So here is my summer solstice altar. I also have a space, of course, on this altar where I'm basically just celebrating and bringing in my summer wishes. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, consider hitting the join button to join the Leap Taken membership, and head on over to leaptaken.com to check out my services. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a joy just to put this together. One, I needed to, and you know, two, because it's fun. Have fun with your witchcraft. Make it fun. Don't decorate like me, decorate like you, but make it fun. Thanks again, bye.
Till the battle's won, till kingdom come. I'll never run. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see.